Holly Willoughby. Holly Willoughby again. But it's not because of Holly Willoughby. It's because of Kim Woodburn. Kim Woodburn, she's gold dust at the moment. Throughout this whole scenario, the Schofield Willoughby thing, Kim Woodburn has been I wouldn't say the leading light, that'd be the wrong word, because she leads in nothing, but she's the funniest. She's been the funniest throughout everything. She absolutely loathes Schofield, loathes him. And so it seems, does she about old Holly as well. She's definitely not a fan. Heard her last night, only an 8-minute clip. It was just gold dust again. If you've not seen the earlier one I did with Dan Wooten and Kim Woodburn and Charlie Lawson, please watch it, because it's really, really funny. I think it's about 12 minutes long. The last 5 minutes are the best. I'm not saying that to keep you hooked, but the last 5 minutes are the best. That was about a week ago. That was done by myself. It was on the TV a week ago on Dan Wooten's show. It was just brilliant. But last night I seen her again. It was either on GB News or the other one, Talk News, or whichever it may have been. Again on YouTube. And she's in the studio with... No, she's not. She's on phone link. I can't remember who it's with. I just can't remember who it's with, because she was that good herself. And they're saying to her, well, Kim, what do you think about the way it's all going? Holly, she says, Holly, we've got rid of Philip now. He's gone. Let's get rid of Holly. I've been saying it to everyone that'll listen to me. Let's get rid of her. She's no good. She's got no class at all. She's earning shed loads of money. She's got no presenting skills. She's been complicit in everything Philip's done. Every time he's been laughing behind people's backs, like myself and some of my friends, and laughing to our faces and name-calling us. She's never once stepped in. She's never defended anybody. She's as bad as he is. I'm frothing at the mouth there. She's as bad as he is. Get rid of her. Anyway, whoever she's talking to, trying to sort of defend Holly Willoughby a little bit and saying, well, you know, she was always the junior partner. I don't care. Get rid of her. She's got to go. She said, they keep doing this, these TV stations, keeping people on board for longer than they should be. They've got rubbish presenters. They keep employing rubbish. They need to get some fresh people in, some good people. Who would you bring in, Kim? I don't know. I don't care. But I don't like all the ones that are doing it. Get rid of them all. They're putting them on contracts that are too long. These contracts are too long. She said, if it was down to me, I'd give them yearly contracts. In fact, no, I wouldn't. I'd give them a monthly contract, month to month, and they've got to earn the money. And this woman's thinking, well, if it was on a monthly contract, it's not going to help me, is it? That's going to be no good for me. Oh, my God. Monthly contracts? Kim saying, yeah. Give them monthly contracts. That'll make them earn the money. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. She's been there about 13 years, Holly Willoughby. They're not going to give her a monthly contract. I'm sure she's not on a 13-year contract. I'm sure every probably 2 years she signs a new contract. By now, they know what they think of her at ITV. They know whether she's good at the job or not. Imagine, she's been there for 13 years on 2-yearly or 3-yearly contracts, and then they say, Ollie, what we're going to do from now on is we're going to put you on a monthly contract, and everybody else in here. Old Kim Woodburn's come up with it. She thinks it's a good idea. We do too. Kim, you don't like anybody. You dislike more people than I dislike, and I dislike a lot. Think about it a minute, Kim. How can you put everybody on a monthly contract? It'd be like a revolving door at this morning, and everywhere else for that matter. Oh my God, cannot believe it at all. And lastly, for those that didn't see it, I did it yesterday. There was a guy on a couple of days ago on, he might be News TV, News Channel, I don't know what. Talk News, I think he's Talk News. This Kevin O'Sullivan, he was on with old Vanessa Feltz. If you've not seen the thing I did, I'll tell you now about it. Vanessa's letting you know about how Rolf Harris on the bed at the Big Brother house was, well, his hands were moving to places he shouldn't have been moving to, and he was doing things he shouldn't have been doing, with his wife only a couple of foot away watching it, which is all a bit weird. But at the end of the interview with Vanessa, which I see many people have watched, this Kevin O'Sullivan, I think that's his name, he's saying, I know of somebody else in the media on the TV, very well known, massive personality. He's been doing stuff too for years and years and years. Now, he didn't elaborate. I don't know whether he means with women, with underage people, with both. I don't know. Could be with boys. I don't know. And then old, what's her name, Vanessa says, well, I know of somebody too. I know of somebody too. None of them prepared to mention any names because that's the way it goes, unfortunately. And I said at the time, and I meant it, this station here has got an email address. Only I can look at the emails that come through. Nobody else. If any of these people, Kevin O'Sullivan or Vanessa Feltz, somehow get to see this, I don't know how they would, but if any fans are there sending this and they want to reveal the names of these people, tell them to me, I'll tell them on here. I might get done for libel, but if it's true, they can take me to court. I don't mind. These people should not be on our TV screens. These people are ruining people's lives. When you look at what Savile has done, when you look at, well, Rolf himself has done, and many like him, we need them off our screens, we need them banged up. And there's too many people in the media know too many things, but everybody's afraid of putting their hand up and saying, look, I know this. This person needs seeing to. Because I'll tell you what, if any of you do that, if you're genuine, they won't have you for liable because they can't, because it's genuine. And once you put your hand up and say, people have told me this, some of them people that have told you things will come forward and admit that they've been touched up or abused or whatever else it may have been, by whoever it may have been. That's the only way to stop them and to get them out. And these two TV companies, is ITV and BBC, that are shielding these people, should be ashamed of themselves. And I mean ashamed of themselves. Why on earth you would cover up for anybody is beyond me. You wouldn't do it in normal life, in the normal working life. So why you do it in media and TV is, it's just absolutely crazy. And it's going to happen more and more and more to defenceless children, women, men, unless it gets stamped out and stamped out now. If it gets stamped out quickly and the big people, the big personalities that are doing this get put away, it will deter everybody else coming through from abusing people. It needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. But Kim, your 1 month contracts, I can't see them working, love. Go away, come up with another plan and submit it later this week. No doubt you will, because I'll tell you what, I worry about Kim. I worry that if Ollie does get the boot, Phil's already gone, who's she going to vent at next? She doesn't like anybody. I mean, as I say, I don't like many people, but there's some I do like and some I praise. I've done it to somebody only yesterday. But, Kim, honestly, get yourself sorted out, love. Or get on one of them drips for a couple of days and get yourself boosted back up and get yourself back sorted, because I think your blood sugars are, something's amiss here, something's wrong. How on earth you think they're going to put Ollie Willoughby on a monthly contract when she's been there 13 years is totally beyond me, love. It is, it's totally beyond me.